This is for the South African football lovers. Now, today we are talking about a man surrounded by corruption allegations, financial scandals, and constant calls to step down. But somehow, he still remains the president of SAFA. And today, we ask the question, why is Danny Jordaan still in charge of South African football? My name is Alokwan, and these are the news that matter the most. Now, it is fair to say that Danny Jordaan was once seen as a hero of South African football. He played a huge role in bringing the 2010 FIFA World Cup to South Africa. Now, that achievement alone made him so powerful. And in 2013, he became a president of South African Football Association, also known as SAFA. But over the years, the story started to change. Now, instead of football progressing, we started hearing about controversies and corrupt allegations. In recent years, Danny Jordaan has faced serious accusations. Now, authorities investigated claims that over 1.3 million of SAFA money was used for things that had nothing to do with football. Now, that money allegedly paid for personal legal fees and private security services. Now, many critics say that this money should have been used to develop South African football, and this specific case was investigated by the Hawks. Now, imagine this. South African football is struggling. Clubs are also struggling. Development structures are also struggling, yet millions of rands from SAFA are allegedly being used for personal matters. And this is not the only controversy. Now, Danny Jordaan's name has also appeared in discussions linked to the 2010 FIFA bribery scandal. Now, the scandal involved a $10 million allegedly paid to influence FIFA votes, and Danny Jordaan denies any wrongdoings, but the allegations has never completely disappeared, which raises a serious question. Can South African football really move forward under constant controversy? And if so many people are unhappy with Danny Jordaan, then why is he still the president? And the answer is simple: power. SAFA elections are controlled by regional football associations, and these regions vote for the president, and many of those structures still support Danny Jordaan, meaning even if the public is unhappy, he can still win elections internally. And on top of that, Jordaan has deep connections in government, FIFA, and football administration. And that influence makes him extremely difficult to remove. Over the years, football officials, politicians, fans, and even football analysts have repeatedly called for Jordaan to step down. But every time the pressure builds, he survives. And South African football remains stuck in the same cycle. Is SAFA being run for the good of football, or for the powerful individuals who refuse to let go? Because until leadership changes, many believe South African football will never reach its true potential. Which basically means that sometimes the biggest problem in football is not on the pitch, it's basically in the boardroom. What are your thoughts?